Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Tuesday, July 13th, 2010, and it's time. Let's go look at the charts. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average 6-month chart. Each candlestick is 1 day. We told you back here that this was it. Any rally beyond that wouldn't matter. You didn't have to play it. It was going to break down. Right here on this big sell-off day, we told you that was the peak. Down she goes, big old sell-off. Bounces back up here. We told you could sell this guy with your grandma's money. It was that easy. And down she goes. Then she started bouncing around. We said, no, you've got a short because you've got these inverted hammers telling you this is not the bottom. It's going to go lower. And sure enough, there she goes. Then she does it again. Another big bounce, just like we did back here, right here. But see that inverted hammer? Yeah, it's telling you it's not the bottom. Down she goes again. Then we turn around after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive days to the downside. We said, hey, that's above average. It's not sustainable. You've also got this oversold condition, and we're going into earnings. Look for a bounce. And boom, there she goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive days to the upside. You'll note, inverted hammer. This is not actually the bottom. And you've got 6 consecutive days to the upside. That's the high end. If you get 7, if you get 8, it's an easy short. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not greedy. I will start shorting right here, right now. Whatever the market opens up tomorrow, boom, I'm on it. Just that's that simple, okay? I know I'm not quite there on the overbought, the slow stodge. It'll be there tomorrow, probably this week for sure. So yeah, it's time to go, go, go. That's it. All right, short this baby back to the Stone Age. There's only one item out there that would have given me pause. Had this bounce actually had substantial buy volume behind it, I would have considered not going long, but I would have held off on shorting. Simply because it would have told me that it's smart money. Guys who have done their homework, guys who know what they're doing, are out there and they're buying this market. But that's not what's going on. Let's have a look at it. Scroll on down to there. Yep, there it is. The weakest volume we've seen, and someone reported the weakest volume we've seen in a year. It's horrible volume, all right? Today's volume on Friday was a little bit better, but still below average. Nothing to write home about. And main thing is it doesn't give me that moment of pause, that hesitation to short this. I could short this with a blindfold on, I don't worry about it, because I know what smart money's doing. Those guys have done their homework. They've concluded the same thing I did, and that is that this market is bogus, and you need to be shorting it because the fundamentals do not support the current prices. All right? Awesome. Now, does this mean the market cannot go up another day? No, it doesn't mean that. Does it mean it can't go up 2 days? No, it doesn't mean that either. And I don't really care. My reasoning here is that over time, I will be right. All right, that's all I have to bet on. I don't have to worry about what the market's going to do tomorrow or the very next day or 48.9 hours from now. I don't care about that. What I want to do is find opportunities that are getting overextended, are non-sustainable based on the volume, based on the number of candlesticks to the upside, based on the slow stodge that's breaching the overbought condition. All these different items I put together and say that is not something they can hold, so it's an easy short. All right. The only thing easier to short than the Dow Jones Industrial Average would be the FTSE, the London Financial Times Index, and this one is it's a no-brainer. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive days to the upside. Sevens are high end as of this time period for this chart, and so if you got any move to the upside tomorrow, that would be it. You know, you'd be an easy short. But I will go ahead and mark it now. Oops, wrong color. Get your act together, man. All right, there you go. So I will mark it now as a short. Very simple. You will notice they're also closer to the overbought condition of the slow stodge. They are the weakest chart we are monitoring, as I mentioned yesterday. So as soon as both lines get up there, she's toast. Okay? So you got a little bit more upside to it's not a big deal. It's not sustainable, so I'm just shorting it. Now, the Dow Jones right now and everybody in the U.S. is being fed, you know, whatever the mainstream media tells them, and mainstream media is telling you, look at earnings, look at earnings, look at earnings. Second quarter earnings are already passed, all right? The market trades on the future, not the past. So yes, you're getting a bump to the upside, but it's low volume, which tells you it's only retail, only, no offense to anybody, it's dumb money. It's people who haven't done their homework, don't know what the market's really going to do, okay? There's the only guys that are buying. What you need to be focused on is the fact that Moody's just downgraded the debt of Portugal. That continues that vicious cycle that we talked about when Greece first came into play. When they keep doing that, you downgrade the debt, then it becomes more expensive for them to borrow, it becomes that much harder for them to stay afloat. The problem just continues to grow and get worse and worse and worse. Remember, this is the same problem that every government, every mainstream media has been trying to tell you. It's okay, it's contained, don't worry about it. It's a small country. Greece is tiny compared to the overall. Guess what? Lehman Brothers was tiny compared to the U.S. All right? It still brought the U.S. to its knees in 2008. Do not give me that little, it won't matter. It's going to matter. It's going to matter big time, and I want to be shorting it. Back to the Stone Age. Here's a quick look at the NASDAQ. We got a 6-month chart. Each candlestick is 1 day. I'm going to hold off on this one. I'm going to give it one more day before I consider shorting it. A couple of reasons. Number one, she's been our strongest chart moving forward since way back here. She's been one of the stronger charts. So I'm gonna put on the brakes before I jump on this guy. I got time, and you'll notice she's not quite as close to overbought as the Dow Jones or the FTSE, and also you've got a nice little continuation signal on today's activity. But you do have a gap below you that tells you that this thing right here is full of problems, and of course, scrolling down, you can see the volume is pathetic. Right, and the bearish crossover about to happen. Oh, that's going to be naughty. Quick look at the S&P, and you'll notice you've got 6 consecutive days to the upside. That's the high end for this chart. I could short this one. I could wait another day. It's a coin toss. It doesn't really matter to me. And I've already short this guy, so I'm not going to be in a big hurry to get into it. And we've got a little bit more room up here, so let's go ahead and wait for it to get up to the 80 line before we get involved there, okay? So I am shorting, as of now, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the FTSE, and I'm still monitoring the S&P 500 as well as the NASDAQ, okay? Very simple, very cool. Okay, a couple of quick notes. We posted a video online last night on scalp trading and how it works and how to use it, what to look for. And it's a nice little video for you. Anyone who's interested in that kind of thing, you can go to our website and look under Chart School, and you'll find it right there. Very simple, very cool, very easy to read, and very easy to use, and highly accurate, okay? Something you definitely want to put in your toolbox, all right? So check that out. Also, anytime you guys want to find any charts that we're looking at, studying, looking for our sell points, our buy points, this and that, you can always go to our free website at perfectstockalert.com. It's 100% free. All we ask in return, you refer a friend. It's that simple, that cool. That helps us stay free, okay? Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That shows your support as well. Helps us, stay free and continue to work our tail off to make you money. That's the objective here, right? Right. A quick look at the disclaimer. Dun dun dun. The information provided here you can read. God bless. Enjoy the evening. Don't buy the hype. You know what's coming.